Roll call.
Mayor Delaquila, Director of Law Pignatello,
Here.
Director of Finance Herwick,
Here.
Councilman at Large Elliott, Councilwoman at Large Kelly,
Here.
Councilwoman at Large Stager,
Here.
Ward 1 Councilman Biassiata,
Here.
Ward 2 Councilman Roble,
Here.
Ward 3 Councilman Snitsky,
Here.
Ward 4 Councilman Greenwald,
Here.
Director of Public Service and Properties Johnson,
Here.
Building Commissioner Vitardi,
Here.
Engineer Collins.
Here.
Thank you. I'd like to start the night by making a motion to excuse Councilman Elliott from tonight's meeting.
Second.
Thank you. Before I have comments on this, Councilman Elliott's mother passed away unexpectedly this past weekend. I want to send my condolences to him and his family. Family is very important to me, and I know it's very important to Pat as well. So my utmost sympathies to the Elliott family. Any other comments?
I echo that. My condolences as well.
Anyone else like to be recognized?
My condolences go out to the Elliott family as well.
Councilman Snitsky.
Yeah, I've done some work with Pat on a number of different issues. He's a real gentleman, and it's hard enough when you lose your parents when they get to an age and they're elderly and they're sick, let alone have it happen suddenly. So him and his family are holding up well.
Any other comments?
My deepest condolences to Pat and his family.
And I echo those condolences as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Roble,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. We'll now have the reading and disposal of the journal.
Mr. President,
Councilman Greenwald.
I'm read the council meeting minutes of the special council meeting held August 6, 2018. I find no errors or omissions. Therefore, I move that they be approved as printed.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Stager,
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Roble,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Now I have the consent agenda for September 24, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
if there's no division of the question, I move that we accept the consent agenda for September 24th, 2018.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky,
Yes.
Roble,
Yes.
Biassiata.
No resolutions of commendation tonight. We'll move to reports of committees. Planning, zoning, and economic development.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
previous meeting minutes are on file with the clerk. Next meeting will be October 15th.
Public Works.
The previous minutes of the Public Works Committee are on file with the clerk. The next meeting will be on October 2nd.
Community Services.
Thank you, Council President. Our last meeting was September 4th. The minutes are on file with the clerk. Our next meeting is October 2nd.
First.
Or first rather, I'm sorry, October 1st.
Police and Safety, the last meeting was 9/17, and the next meeting will be October 15th, maybe 16th if it's a holiday.
Yeah, I was just
I'm
looking.
filling in for Pat. Parks and Recreation.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Our last meeting was on Monday, the 17th. The minutes are on file with the clerk. Our next meeting will be on Monday, October 15th. Or if that's a holiday, I guess it's the 16th. Okay.
I'm thinking it's Columbus Day.
It is.
All right, it is. So both meetings will be on the 16th, Tuesday due to Columbus Day. Rules, ordinances, and ethics.
Mr. President, our last meeting was September 4th. The minutes are on file with the clerk, and our next meeting is October 1st.
Finance. Our last meeting was September 17th, October 1st, and I want to thank Councilman Kelly for filling in for me last week and doing the minutes. No appointments or confirmations this week. Any communications?
We have none.
Council's now open to the audience for legislation only. First row, second, third. Okay. Moving on to ordinances, resolutions. Amended ordinance 109, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we read amended ordinance number 109-2018 by title only for its third and final reading.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Roble,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended ordinance number 109, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacour. Ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Hall Public Safety Upfitters of Twinsburg, Ohio, for the purpose of outfitting the city's Seven Hills Police Department's new 2019 Ford Utility Interceptor police vehicle with equipment and appurtenances, and appropriating the sum not to exceed $9,436.35 for said purchase and services.
You have a further motion?
Yes, Mr. President, I move that we pass amended ordinance number 109-2018.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Roble,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Amended ordinance 109, 2018 is passed. Moving on to ordinance 115, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 115, 2018 by title only for its third and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Roble,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 115, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Roble, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into a 3-year agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with James G. Zupka, CPA Incorporated of Garfield Heights, Ohio, for the purpose of performing bank services, which includes but is not limited to providing fund financial statements and the preparation of financial statements in accordance with GASB Statement 34 for the city of Seven Hills for the years ending December 31st, 2018, 2019, and 2020, and appropriating a sum not to exceed $48,244 for said services.
Further motion?
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass ordinance number 115-2018.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Roble.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Moving on to amended ordinance 120, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 120-2018 by title only for its second and final reading.
Mr. President, we have passed 115, 2018?
No.
Oh, just third and final reading?
That's passed.
Yeah, you didn't say.
115's passed. We're now on amended ordinance 120, and we need I'll second. Any comments?
Mr. President,
Councilman Snitsky.
the reason that we're doing this on an emergency, the police department has been looking into repairing and replacing their back door for quite a while now. And the service department is in fact going to do the concrete framing for this. And we want to get this in good while the concrete still has time to cure. So that's why we're doing this on an emergency.
Any further comments? Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended ordinance number 120, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Barco Door of Cleveland, Ohio, for the purpose of replacing the police department's southwest rear door and frame with 13670 steel door, 116 gauge steel frame with upper solid transom, 2 solid side panels, and appurtenances appropriating the sum not to exceed $6,290 for said service and declaring an emergency.
Further motion?
Mr. President,
Councilman?
I move that we pass amended ordinance 120.
Second.
Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Amended ordinance 120, 2018 is passed. Moving on, we'll now have the second reading of ordinance 121, 2018.
Ordinance number 121, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Daleen M. Pride, an independent governmental affairs consultant, to conduct a 2-year motor vehicle registration audit of certain Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Records for and on behalf of Seven Hills, Cuyahoga County, Ohio, from January 1st, 2017 through December 31st, 2018.
And moving on to amended ordinance 122, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman?
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read amended ordinance number 122-2018 by title only for its second and final reading.
Second.
Any comments?
Yes, Mr. President. We're asking that this be put on on an emergency basis due to timing with Futuri Media. Even though we are still under the original contract, this company is looking to extend their agreement and looking to expand.
Further comments? Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended ordinance number 122, 2018, introduced by and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend ordinance number 74, 2017, passed by council June 12, 2017, which authorized and directed the mayor to enter into an economic development, job creation, and job retention agreement with Futuri Media for the purpose of extending the abatement 1 year, extending the agreement 1 year, amending a termination clause in the existing agreement, and declaring an emergency.
Further motion?
Mr. President,
Councilwoman?
I move that we pass amended ordinance number 122-2018.
Second.
Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Amended ordinance 122, 2018 is passed. Moving on to ordinance 126, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilman?
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 126-2018 by title only for its first and final reading.
Second.
Any comments?
Yes, Mr. President, this is ordinance to appropriate a sum to repair a snowplow truck, which we hope we won't need very soon, but which we definitely will need for leaf pickup, it is my understanding, and that is the reason for the emergency.
Any further comments? Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance 126, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila, Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to appropriate a sum not to exceed $8,149.85 for emergency repairs to Service Department Snowplow Truck 2009 International Model 7400 by replacing the turbocharger and all 6 fuel injectors with appurtenances. Said repair to be made by Rush Truck Center of Northern Ohio of Parma, Ohio, authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Rush Truck Center of Northern Ohio for repairs to service department snowplow truck and declaring an emergency.
Further motion?
Yes, Mr. President. I move that we pass ordinance number 126-2018.
Second.
Any comments? Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 126, 2018 is passed. Moving on to ordinance 127, 2018.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 127-2018 by title only for its first and final reading.
I second.
Any comments?
Yes, Mr. President, this keeps us in compliance with the new HSA laws. The plan year starts October, and we also get a 1% reduction.
Okay, I'd just like to add that the emergency is for timing because the plan starts in October. And I'll reiterate what the councilwoman said, that these are the same benefits year over year, but we are getting a 1% reduction, and that's a reason to support this. Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 127, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and Councilman Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the city of Seven Hills to enter into an agreement commencing October 1st, 2018 through September 30th, 2019, in an amount not to exceed $626,398.08 with Medical Mutual of Ohio for the furnishing of medical insurance benefits for qualified full-time city employees, authorizing and directing the mayor to sign on behalf of the city of Seven Hills any and all documents necessary to implement and effect the said medical coverages and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we pass ordinance number 127-2018.
I second.
Any comments? Roll call?
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 127, 2018 is passed. Moving on to the first reading of ordinance 128, 2018.
Ordinance 128, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the city of Seven Hills to enter into a one-year rate guarantee agreement commencing November 1st, 2018, and ending October 31st, 2019 with Unum Life Insurance Company of America for the furnishing of life insurance for qualified full-time city employees in an amount not to exceed $4.50 per $25,000 life, 50 cents per $25,000 AD&D, and $2.43 for dependent life, authorizing and directing the mayor to sign on behalf of the city of Seven Hills any and all documents necessary to implement and give force and effect to said life insurance coverages, and authorizing an amount not to exceed $3,800 annually for said coverage.
Now I have the first reading of ordinance 129, 2018.
Ordinance number 129, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a 60-month product lease agreement with Mail Finance of Milford, Connecticut, a NeoPost USA company, for the lease of one new postage meter, model IN 600 HFSH, IN Series 600, and authorizing an amount not to exceed $6,773.40. Said purchase to be made under the State of Ohio contract, GPCO 16RS902318 and ADS 6-169901.
Now I have the first reading of ordinance 130, 2018.
Ordinance 130, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a 5-year agreement with DialMyCalls.com of Jupiter, Florida, for their community notification services in the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, and appropriating an amount not to exceed $8,000 for said service.
Moving on to ordinance 131, 2018.
First reading.
First reading.
Ordinance number 131, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Aqueduct Lake and Pond Management of Chardon, Ohio, for the purpose of providing the fall 2018 and spring 2019 winter protection program and services for two City of Seven Hills fountains, and with appurtenances and appropriating the sum not to exceed $500 for said services.
We'll now have the first reading, 2018.
Ordinance number 132, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into a data use and security agreement for the Criminal Justice Information Sharing Data Warehouse with the County of Cuyahoga County, Ohio, for the purpose of facilitating information sharing among and between law enforcement agencies and other government agency partners.
Now the first reading ordinance 133, 2018.
Ordinance number 133, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend section 150.03, city parks and pavilion rentals as contained in chapter 150, use of the city administration building facilities, parks, pavilions, and fields of Title V Administrative of Part 1 Administrative Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Seven Hills, Ohio.
Now I have the first reading of ordinance 134, 2018.
Ordinance number 134, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend section 150.06, city soccer and baseball fields, as contained in chapter 150, use of the city administration building facilities, parks, pavilions, and fields of Title Administrative of Part 1 Administrative Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Seven Hills, Ohio.
That was 136.
135 is next.
We'll now have the first reading of ordinance 135, 2018.
Ordinance number 135, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend chapter 723, waste and garbage collection is contained in Title III, Public Utilities of Part 7, Services Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Seven Hills, Ohio, by adding new section 723.031 entitled Construction and Rubbish Dumpster Requirements and Restrictions.
Now I have the first reading of ordinance 136, 2018.
Ordinance number 136, 2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend section 723.99 penalty as contained in chapter 723, waste and garbage collection of Title III, Public Utilities of Part 7, Streets and Public Services Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Seven Hills, Ohio.
Now I have the second reading of resolution number 20, 2018.
2018, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and Councilman Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Robo, Snitsky, and Greenwald. A resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor.
Council is now open to the audience. Second row, third row. Okay. We'll now go to reports from directors. Director of Finance.
No report this evening.
Director of Law.
I have no report this evening.
Director of Public Service and Properties.
No report, Mr. Chairman.
City Engineer.
No report.
Building Commissioner.
No report.
Okay, moving on to council miscellaneous. We'll start tonight with Councilman Roble.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have a floor motion to decide, and it's whether or not we should concur with the variance granted by the Zoning Board of Appeals. I'll read that. This is for 1366 Primrose Drive, James Del Corpo. The Zoning Board voted to whether or not grant the applicant and property owner, James Del Corpo, 1366 Primrose Drive, for ordinance number 963.02B1 by 14, 140 square foot shed, 14 feet from the westerly side yard lot line and 10 feet from the rear yard lot line as shown on the drawing submitted with the application. As I mentioned, the Zoning Board of Appeals granted that variance. It's basically the shed is going where a previous one existed. And therefore, I move that council concur with the findings of the Zoning Board of Appeals.
I'll second the motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Any further miscellaneous, Councilman Roble?
Not tonight.
Councilman Snitsky?
I would just like to wish our September birthday people happy birthday. Carol, Richard. I won't sing. We already sang.
Thank you.
That's a good thing.
Councilman Greenwald?
Yeah, I would like to join Tom in wishing Carol and Rich happy birthday and hoping everyone at home stays dry. That's all.
Councilman Stager?
Yep. Happy birthday, Carol and Richard.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Kelly?
Same sentiments as well. Happy birthday, Carol, Richard, and Dan.
That's right. I forgot about the engineer.
Nice Dan.
Engineer Dan.
Dan, I left you out on purpose.
September 1st.
All right, we're getting out at a good time tonight. I'll just wrap it up. Of course, happy birthday to our 3 birthdays, Carol, Rich, and Dan. Once again, my condolences to the Elliott family. On a happier note, this will be our last public meeting before the Fall Fest. It's our 13th annual coming up. It'll be Sunday, October 7th, noon to 4. Be a chili cook-off, craft show, balloon twisting, face painting, hay rides, petting zoo DJ. Stop up at the rec center October 7th, noon to 4 for the Fall Fest. I'll be there submitting my world famous chili, hopefully to win another award. And it's also just a great time to interact with residents. So if you're free that day, come on up for a good time and try some good food. With that, I'm going to motion to adjourn at 8:15.
Second.
All in favor? Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Meeting's adjourned. Have a good evening.
That is. Would you like to sign the future deal? I need you in one place.